Alright guys, it is Saturday, October 23rd, 2021 at 5:05 p.m. Alright, let's start with a Bible verse from dailyverses.net. Verse of the day, it says, "Salvation is found in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given to mankind by which we must be saved." Acts 4:12, and that name is Jesus Christ. Alright, let's start. Alright, so I'm on my channel, Space River News 2, on Twitter. It says here, Weather US, saying the forecast cyclone is beginning to wind up. It should rapidly deepen over the next 24 hours and peak somewhere near 945 millibars. This is the bomb cyclone that's approaching the west coast of the United States, the California region. So all that wind, vapor, all that moisture is going to be heading right into California with high winds. Alright. Next, there was also a 3.3 earthquake in the Canary Islands 48 minutes ago. Let's take a look quickly at USGS. Alright, so take a look here in the Morocco area off of Africa. There's no earthquake information from the United States Geological Survey. The USGS doesn't report any of the Canary Island earthquakes, and that's quite troublesome, because you have to go around to other earthquake monitoring devices to check if there's any earthquakes on this side of the world. I don't know why they just, cut out that information. But here, from CSEMEMSC, we have the earthquakes without it being edited. We have, in the Canary Islands, a 3.0, a 3.1, a 3.3, a 3.1, and a 4.7. The 4.7 off Canary Islands was actually a 5.1, but it was downgraded to a 4.7. So here off of Africa here, with the Palma volcano is happening. So I'll leave you guys a link to these, to both the USGS and the earthquakes, the CSEM earthquakes, so you guys can check out for yourselves the earthquakes happening. Alright. Also, an hour ago, a 4.1 off Japan earthquake. Alright. Just scrolling through, seeing if there's any interesting stories. Also, for the the eastern region of the country, the Carolinas, Virginia, West Virginia, South Carolina, there is some weekend weather. It says the weekend weather could not be more perfect, but on Monday has severe weather potential. Strong low-level winds and changing direction with height could lead to a broken line of severe thunderstorms. Stay weather aware on Monday and stay tuned for updates. We have, let's take a look at the severe weather risk outlook. For the Carolinas, we have the northern part of Atlanta, Columbia, Charlotte, Lanier, Charleston, Roanoke, and Raleigh. We're having a possibility of severe, from medium to low weather risk. So possibility of tornadoes, who knows? So stay weather aware if you live in that region. Alright. Also, funny that I came across this. It says, Disclosed TV says, NASA Director Bill Nelson says he hopes that UFOs are not originating from an adversary here on Earth, in an unprecedented new statement. And I instantly thought, as it says here, that is bait. If you know about UFO and ufology, you know that pretty much the government has been supposedly covering up this information for a long time. So what kind of card is NASA playing, saying that UFOs are not originating from an adversary, that he hopes that UFOs are not originating from an adversary here on Earth, in an unprecedented new statement? That's why I said I think it's bait. Who knows what card they're really playing when it comes to UFOs? NASA, I mean. Alright. Scrolling, seeing if any important information. Also, from the NWS Storm Prediction Center, late tonight, large hail is expected from elevated storms across northeast Kansas, southeast Nebraska, southwest Iowa, and northern Missouri. And then also the bombogenesis happening, or the hurricane force gusts are probable along parts of the west coast tomorrow. Thanks. This is a B storm. So let's just say it's a really big storm. I don't know exactly the probable forecast in the sense that will it cause mudslides? Will it cause flooding? Will it cause a lot of issues with power? Who knows? But hopefully it doesn't. But most likely, if this large storm heads for that area of California, it could cause trouble. All right. Also, if you're in the highlighted area, especially the Hats area, you might want to have a weather radio tuned and ready. You also need to know your safe place in if a tornado warning is issued for Missouri. We have a 10% chance in Missouri and Arkansas of storms and severe weather. So heads up from Craig CC. Alright. Also, I had posted this post about the 4.7 earthquake in the Canary Islands. I had to basically take a screenshot of a news outlet or a weather and earthquake information website that isn't USGS, as you see here, because they were not reporting it. Alright. Also, a 4.9 earthquake hit La Palma. Talked about that. The 5.1 that downgraded to a 4.7, but this one here says 4.9. Volcano's main wall or main cone collapsed on the island. Lava has started to overflow from a secondary opening. Then they have a video here of the lava just pouring out. And then this interesting thing from Goldie. What is this nature not works in straight patterns? Question mark. This grid pattern of earthquakes looking generated by some kind of device in Canary Islands. I found this interesting. Somebody had posted a video earlier, and I haven't looked at the link to share it yet. But these are the earthquakes happening in La Palma in a grid-like pattern, and that's not found in nature. Earthquakes don't usually happen in equally distant spaced earthquakes. That doesn't happen. So this is looking like either it's a planned earthquake or the information is somehow faulty. And I'm not 100% sure if the information is faulty or not, but the earthquakes are appearing to be in a pattern. Who would want a disaster to happen in La Palma? That's the real question people should be asking themselves. Alright. And also some very specific flash flood risk zone across California tomorrow due to the separate burn scar areas. So the burn scar areas are going to be possibly be dangerous areas because of the possible flooding and high-speed winds due to the fires on the west coast. And I had posted this as well. All these volcanoes going off probably will have a cooling effect on the planet. Harsher winters probably. Alright, from Reuters, Russia and Chinese warships held their first joint patrols in the western part of the Pacific Ocean. As you see there, their ships. Also from Disclosed TV, now a large migrant caravan has left Tapachula, Mexico for the U.S. And there you see all those migrants traveling towards the U.S. Alright, let's take a look now on strange sounds. We have a La Palma update. The strongest 5.0 earthquake hits the island. Main cone collapses again. Amazing lava flow videos. I'll leave you the link to Strange Sounds so you guys can check out Strange Sound stories. Alright, next. Chinese and Russian warships still circling Japan as counterweight to U.S. destabilization in region. After the provocative sail through the Tsugaru Strait on Monday, a narrow checkpoint waterway through Japan, a large group of Chinese, PLA, and Russian warships have continued encircling Japan during an Indo-Pacific patrol mission that's gone into the weekend. Russian media cited the country's defense ministry as follows on Saturday. Russia and Chinese Navy vessels have completed their first joint patrol mission in the Pacific Ocean, covering a distance of over 1,700 nautical miles, around 3,100 kilometers in a week. It included at least 10 warships, with the Russian military releasing some stunning footage of the large naval group. So Japan being surrounded by Russia and China, that is quite interesting. I'll leave you guys the link so you guys can check out the stories. Alright, next. All records shattered after a 1.7 million illegal immigrants arrested at the southern border. Border Patrol agents apprehended a total of 1,666,167 illegal immigrants along the southwest border in fiscal in 2021, breaking records since 1925 after the agency has formed when 22,199 illegal aliens were arrested. I'll leave you the link to that so you guys can check it out as well. And finally, retailers are lining store shelves with props to hide supply shortage. Americans are waking up to the fact of shortages of everyday products such as ice cream, frozen food, soda, chicken spices, coffee, fish sticks, snacks, and toilet paper are popping up all over the country as supply chains remain heavily congested 19 months after the virus pandemic first began. Instead of leaving some store shelves bare, which might incite fear and buying panic among consumers, some stores are lining their empty shelves with meaningless items to appear as full as possible. A little more than a week ago, hashtag EmptyShelvesJoe was one of the hottest trends across Twitter, but was quickly squashed by Twitter police. People from all over the country went to their local supermarkets and big box outlets to point out how supply chain snarls had left some store shelves bare. So here, our Safeway appears to be trying to hide the supply shortage by using single lines of products to fill shelves, leading to this. So you see the shelves front loaded with items and the backs all empty to make it appear that there's more items. It says a tweeted picture appears of single boxes of Kraft macaroni and cheese lining multiple shelves, and also chairs. One of the most stunning attempts to keep appearance that evening was found when one retailer lined multiple aisles with dozens of foldable chairs. So prayers for our country. Hopefully we get the supplies we need and there won't be a starvation happening. But who knows exactly what's going to happen in the coming days. This is not a fear channel. This is a put your hope in Jesus Christ and God channel. So make sure you read your Bibles and pray for other people. Hit like and subscribe for more news, and see you guys next time, guys. We need every prayer, and we need everybody coming together to help each other out. Alright, see you guys next time. God bless you guys.